Alright guys, it's Mike Redmond here with the Dan Heck team at Coldwell Banker. I'm here with Jared. Today we're going to be talking about electrical systems in your home. Hopefully this video will help you identify any potential problems, repairs, or upgrades you will need to make to any electrical systems in your home or to any homes you're looking to purchase.
The power we use is generated in many ways, through coal, hydroelectric, nuclear, solar, wind, and more. And it travels by transmission lines to our neighborhoods and into our homes for use in our everyday lives.
When the power gets to here, it's going to travel through these overhead lines to the service drop on the outside of the house. Now the electricity is going to move through the service drop to the meter here, which is then going to move it to the electrical panel, which is on the inside of the house. The electrical panel is found below the meter. Now one thing I do want to point out is you should not perform any work on an electrical panel when the door or cover is missing. It is highly recommended to use a certified electrical contractor.
As for buried power lines, you can see the line will start here at the street, and then it will run underground to the front or to the side of the home. And where we're at, on the side of the home, the power will run up into this meter. That'll go down into the electrical service panel. Service panels provide 100, 150, or 200 amps of power. This is a 200 amp, you can see by the thicker wire, and typically bigger and newer homes offer 200 amps of power. Alright guys, so like we said earlier, it's never safe to operate on an electrical service panel with the cover removed. But today we're just showing you for video purposes. So as you can see at the bottom, through the service drop comes in 3 wires, 2 of them being hot, 1 of them being neutral. If you follow those wires up the side, you can see the 2 hot wires coming down that connect to the bus bars, so you can call them service lugs. Those service lugs connect to all these individual breakers, and they branch off into these wires to all the individual circuits within the home, all the different rooms within the home. And at the top you can see all these different labels that label the different rooms. If you see an older screw-in type fuse panel in the home you are considering, it is a good idea to plan on having that replaced by a more modern circuit breaker panel. The cost to replace the panel will vary, but a basic rule of thumb for panel replacement is approximately $10 per amp. So a 200 amp panel should cost about $2,000 to have installed by a licensed electrician. The service drop wire can become deteriorated, frayed, or lose its outer covering completely from sunlight damage and age. Damaged service drop lines should be replaced. The cost of this can be several $100s depending on how long the service drop wire is. Alright guys, so some other things to look for are open circuit breaker spaces where the breakers were removed and then not properly capped. Another thing is when water gets into the electrical panel due to unsealed entryways, it can cause rust and corrosion. Some other things to look for are loose service cleats where the overhead lines connect to the house, 2-pronged ungrounded outlets, and also knob and tube wiring, which is a whole nother subject we can talk about another day. So that's all we got for you today. Hopefully you learned a little something about electrical systems in the home, what not to do, and some other things to look out for. And we'll see you guys next time.